What is the best state to take your dog for a walk in? Colorado. Welcome to the stream. I don't know. I don't know if it lined up for you the way it did for me, but the laugh track was basically perfectly timed from my punchline there. Completely changed my opinion about this game. I love it now. I wish I could play this game every night. I need more positive reinforcement of my terrible habits. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Happy Thursday. Almost Friday. Already Friday for some of us. Very happy to be with you. Sparrow the Dragoon is first in chat. Good evening, Sparrow, or probably afternoon for you. Happy to have you here, as always, my friend. And Itarama with the positivity. I feel like I've not seen you in a while, Itty. Very good to have you back. Be tougher to catch you since I'm on the East Coast now. Was just about to go to bed when you went live, so I had to say hi. I'm very grateful that you did, Itty. I did remember. I remembered you were saying something on your stream one day about you were moving. So I hope that went smoothly for you. And by all means, if you need sleep, I will not keep you awake past your bedtime. I hope you sleep well. I do hope we get to have you in chat every now and then. Maybe that'd be a good incentive for me to try and start my streams on time more regularly. And Doe, welcome in. Thank you for joining us, Doe. I hope you've had a great Thursday, my friend. And Lucent Jelly, thank you for being here. Of course, Jelly. Sparrow had a better punchline than me. Milwaukee. Yep, I should have asked what was the best city. Although the trouble with that, is it would be very clunky to try and craft a setup for that punchline, because I wouldn't want to use the word walk in the setup and the punchline. You see, I do put some thought into these terrible jokes. Is that the capital of where you are? Is Milwaukee the capital? Milwaukee's not the capital of Wisconsin, right? It's Madison, isn't it? Yeah, I thought it was Madison. I think Milwaukee is probably more famous, though, on a sort of a global scale. So it's kind of like that with Texas, right? I feel like you hear about Dallas and Houston more often than Austin. I don't see no Madison tools. Doe, thank you for the gift sub, Doe. Very appreciated. Thank you. You've been very generous with your support. And I really appreciate you for it. Thank you for that. Thank you for helping out the stream. And Itarama, take a key for coming in, Itty. So, I see a message I missed before. Been moving, locked down a rental house today. Lots of work to do. Regularity is still a ways off. That post-move settling can be just as rough as the move itself, can't it? I should know. I've been unpacking for 4 years. Oh. Derek Ocean, welcome in, Derek. And at the higher position I applied for, I didn't get, unfortunately. I'm sorry to hear that, Derek. That's you know, that's a shame to hear, my friend. But you know, here's hoping for the next opportunity. I mean, it sounds to me from everything you've shared that you do some really good work. So I'm sure if you stick with it, it'll pay off. But I know that doesn't feel good. I've been passed over for such opportunities myself, you know, a few times, and it always stings. Keep pointing yourself in the direction you want to go, Sparrow says. Well put. Well put, Sparrow. Maybe next time. I understand it's my boss's choice. The one he picked, I'm unsure about. Let's, you know, let's hope it works out. Let's hope it comes together. Doe, thank you again. Another gift sub. Thank you very much. Derek Ocean, take a key for coming in, Derek. Strength for Life is here as well. What I missed? Nothing so far, Strength for Life. We're just getting started up. I'm just chin-wagging a bit as we get started. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. I was lurking in your stream a little bit the other night. You were checking out something called the back rooms. I think that was you. If I'm confusing you with another stream, please forgive me. I'd never heard of that before, and now I feel like I'm seeing it everywhere. Celebrating early. It's my birthday Friday. Happy early birthday, Doe. It's if you mean Friday as in tomorrow, it's gonna be your birthday where I am in like 5 minutes. A kid is making his mini movie series on YouTube. He's very talented. I might try and check that out if I get a substantial amount of time. It looked kind of bizarre and interesting. Relaxing stream. Previous stream I was fixing a CRT for like 4 hours. Oh my goodness. I hope that the labor paid off. I hope that you got it working again. And even if you didn't, I hope at least you know, gain more practical experience and wisdom for the next time. Let me grab my controller and we'll slowly start to work our way into the game. 2 games tonight, my friends. We're going to play Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights at the top. We've been playing this for, it feels like, a century. I wanted this game to be better than it is. It started off so promising. I thought I was going to like it. It happens every time. I never learn anything. I never learn anything with these jank games. I always get fooled. I always think, oh, this isn't going to be so bad at the start. And then we get a couple hours in, and it's just frustrating and miserable, and I'm crying, and my basement flooring has water damage from all my tears. It's rough. It's rough playing games like this. At least we're in a good position, though. We're starting off we just stepped into a brand new area last stream. And I saved and quit, so we at least have one room of stuff that is new that we know where to go and what to do before I get lost and pointlessly wander again, as is inevitable. CRT runs like a charm. It's on my shelf. Excellent. Well done, Strength for Life. Congratulations. I'm scared to work on CRTs. I'm scared to work on a lot of electronics. I worry I'm gonna fry myself to a crisp. I see a redemption from Pookie Stan. Welcome in, Pookie. Let me invert my face camera. I'm behind on the chat. I'm gonna get caught up, but I did see this come through, so we're gonna be upside down for a while. Buddha Fingers, welcome to the stream, Buddha Fingers. Hope you're doing well tonight. Forgot to tell you yesterday at dinner, the topic of milk alternatives came up. And when someone asked what their favorite brands are, I said, I can't believe it's not Udder. Very well done, Buddha Fingers. Like, I felt that one. It got colder in the room as I read that out loud. I love it. Very well done. Thought you would be proud, indeed. Hey, Illy Beans, great to see you. Thank you for the raid. There you are, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome to your friends as well. You can use that link there, my friends. Give Illy Beans a follow if you haven't. He does a lot of retro games. Illy Beans also makes games. And he works on them on stream, I think on Mondays. And if you wanna watch that process, that's a good time to join. I was secretly lurking in one of your streams, Illy Beans. It was like 2 weeks ago though. You were working on a sprite for a witch character, and I thought it was incredibly cute. It looked like she uses her broom for melee attacks from the sprite sheet. From what I saw of it, anyway. That's what I was assuming. I kind of had my hands full at the time, so I couldn't ask a lot of... I couldn't really speak up to ask questions. Derek says... company doesn't like to promote from outside the company. I appreciate that. I think that's a good... I think that's generally a good policy. When companies promote from within, or you know, at least prioritize it, if not strictly enforce it. Pookie, your response to your question there. I was talking about being passed over for promotion, you know, and how that's, you know, a thing that happens to us. He's an MS Paint Pro, Sparrow says of Illy Beans. Didn't know such a thing existed. You have a sad cat emote? That was probably for KOG. I've taken a break and switched to my fan game for now. Alternate between the two to avoid burnout. You know, probably, I would say probably a wise move. Probably a wise move, right? Juggling different projects like that. Master Tuesday, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I'm not doing not doing a whole lot in the game right now. Apologies, my friends. Just want to sort of sit and chat and keep up with y'all. We will get moving. Secret wall meat tonight is cheeseburger, hamburger, helper, Pookie says. Lots of sodium. But I added hamburger I didn't want to waste. Right on. If I ate dairy and pasta in combination, I'm sure I would love cheeseburger, hamburger, helper, but I just can't bring myself to combine dairy and pasta together. Sparrow, thank you for the gift sub, by the way. Sorry for my slow reaction, Sparrow. I certainly appreciate that, my friend. Thank you very much. I'm not even doing anything on the stream tonight. I'm already overwhelmed by generosity. And Illy Beans, take a key for coming in, my friend. Boss told me I'm the new poster guy, so I'm in charge of that, Derek says. Right on. Alright, let's see what Shaggy's up to here. Help me out, pal. I'm stuck in this barrel. It's so weird. Scooby-Doo, where are you? I can't see a thing in this barrel. Give me a push, pal. Then press the B button and I'll follow you. What? Oh.
Raggy. Raggy.
There we go. Alright, I kind of like this. This is alright. Moving him around to interact with things. Oh, he has to hold that switch for us. Probably. Good work, Scoob. You can go through the gate. I'll catch up with you later. Oh, what? He's not in the barrel anymore, but I can still call him. Has 2 cups of milk in the stuff, so you probably wouldn't want it. I wanted to make tacos, but I haven't had Hamburger Helper in probably over a year. Probably a good reason for that. It really does have an overwhelming amount of sodium. I'm doing bad. No. Okay, I actually have to use the run button here. I've avoided it so much. Running in this game is kind of unpleasant, but... Running in this game is awful. It's a nightmare, because every time you touch the run button, even if you don't run... Alright, you have to take a step. But every time you take a single step running, like, look how I'm not going anywhere. But every single time, Scooby does this annoying brakes animation that slides him forward into danger, and it's just obnoxious to hear. See, this is what happens. This is what happens when people making a game. They try to be cute instead of focusing on making a game that's fun to play. Like, oh, look how clever and funny we are. We can put in this animation. And then it completely ruins an entire function of the game. I don't like it. Boat ladder, welcome in. Welcome to another night of Agent Frownie cries about Scooby-Doo. What did that switch do? There's the conundrum. If it wasn't terrible, you wouldn't play it. Oh, I didn't even specify earlier. That reminds me. So 2 games tonight, my friends. We're gonna play Scooby first. I'd really love to finish it, but it seems like it's impossible. It's just the game just goes on for forever, right? Need a key for that gate. But we're gonna play this for a few hours, and then at the halfway point, well, past the halfway point probably. For the second portion of the stream, though, we're going to switch over to Pac-Man World on the PlayStation 1. That's a game I've never played before. I'm really excited for it. I hope it's not a terrible letdown. But that's the plan for the second part of the stream. It's a game, I've seen a little bit of footage from it, though I don't really... I don't really know what I'm in for, you know, in terms of specifics. But it looks like it could be a fun time. Very heavy on collecting, so I thought it would pair well with this. Oh, thank you, Pookie. Thank you for the key. To get me through the door, my friend. Here's to hoping it's a good one, then. I don't know. I really hope so. I really hope so, Sparrow. I mean, I guess we won't know because I've been let down so many times by so many games. I'm very confused. I also remember seeing the Pac-Man game for the PlayStation 1. It looked pretty good, but I never played it. Yeah, same situation here. I'm looking forward to trying it out. I've had it sitting on my to-do shelf for a while. I'm also hoping it's not a huge game since we're finishing up Pikmin. You know, we'll probably be completely done with Pikmin 2 in 2 more streams. If we're gonna do all the challenge mode, which I kind of think at this point we might as well. I've thought Pac-Man World would be a good game to replace Pikmin 2, especially since it's not very long. Alright, I don't expect it to be very long. And it can carry us through the, you know, hopefully the rest of this jank marathon. I hope that this switch, did that stay pressed? It did not stay pressed. Oh yeah, it did. I hope this switch lifts that gate in that other room. I don't know. I don't think that's possible. I don't know what that switch does. And the game's laughing at me. It always laughs at me. The room had nothing but a ghost. There was a switch in there. There was a switch in there. One thing I'll say about this game is I like the appearance / atmosphere of it. Very cozy. Boat Ladder says, yeah, it is a good looking game. I like the environments. It really does kind of remind me a lot of the N64 game we played. I don't like it as much as the aesthetic of that game. I kind of liked the rougher, you know, quality of the older system, but it does have a good sort of sense of place about it. It's a pretty good game to spend some time in, despite my suffering. Cows are important. Welcome in, cows. I hope you've had a great Thursday, my friend. I think I broke something in the game, or like something is not correct here. We got Shaggy to push the switch, and he said, "Now you can go through that gate, Scoob." But what gate? I never saw every gate I found is closed. I most certainly cannot go through them. Scooby-Doo is so jank it's caused Frownie to turn upside down. Oh, I didn't see that before, cows. Sparrow says, Frownie, I'm enjoying the drip coffee. I watched James Hoffman video about getting a better brew with them. The one takeaway from it that I took was not putting the carafe in until the top filler section has fully saturated the coffee. Gives a bit of time to bloom or something. I would be So I would be. So you've got to watch it when you do that, then, right, Sparrow? Because I would be. It would. I would be deathly afraid of overflowing it.
Frownie.
Oh. How? Alright, let's see. Here's the entrance. Can't go toward the screen. There's one axe. One. There's two axes. 3. I'm gonna die and I have to redo this count. 4. And then there's a bridge. There is no wood anywhere on the floor. But after I press this switch, that changes. I press this switch and I go out here. And the first axe on the way back, which is the 4th axe, is now gone. Why? Look, there's still an invisible wall. I can't jump. Like over here, I can jump all the way up to the ceiling. But right here, I can't. Because even though this fell down, the invisible wall, its collision stayed where it was. This is a dumb game. You guys talking about the new AVGN episode yesterday were right. It was one of the lamer episodes I've seen. Yeah, I didn't take away anything from that, I didn't take away anything from that episode. I was definitely not blown away by it. The jank is strong with this one. I don't know. I guess I've got to leave this area. Do you know how heartbreaking that is? I can't describe to you how upsetting it is that I'm going to have to leave this area without making any progress. There's nowhere else to go. What's this? Who's Yella in the cellar? We've completed the entire upstairs portion of the mansion. There are still areas in the shipwrecks that I haven't, was that in the shipwrecks? There are some. There's a place where there are some Scooby snacks in the background. I don't know. We looped through the hedge maze last night. I don't want this to be another situation like with the icicle cave, where I had to headbutt the icicles and I just couldn't figure it out, and so I wandered aimlessly for so many hours. I I don't want this to be a repeat of that. So I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything here before I head back into the rest of the game and start looking for accidental progress. I think that's what I have to do, though. I think it's time. I've been upside down long enough. You're probably right. You are definitely right. I'm fancy. My scale has a timer on it, so I can give it 60 seconds. Your coffee, for blooming your coffee? Is that what that's in reference to? I'm watching in 160p, so it's easy to miss stuff. I've missed that before. I feel like I don't know. I can't interact with the ghosts. I can freeze them, but I can't damage them. I don't know. I think I've got to give up on this area. I don't want to do that, but I think that's what I've got to do. I'm going to take one more look down this hallway. As a wee lad, I would randomly imagine how it would all play out if gravity were to suddenly reverse, had discussions with my friends about what would happen when we were hanging out too, like how a bookshelf would slam on the ceiling and then fall over on my friend who'd be under the bed that just struck the ceiling. I don't know that I've ever spent a significant amount of time reflecting upon such a situation like you have, Pookie. But I am reminded of as a kid, I had a VHS tape that was a movie, was a Sesame Street movie. I think it was called Follow That Bird. And there's a segment where Bert and Ernie are flying in a plane, and Ernie keeps tormenting Bert by turning the plane upside down. And he sings a song about living in an upside down world. He says, people can't eat, the food falls off their plates, I think is one of the lines. And all my life, I do, for all my life, I have every now and then occasionally reflected upon that song, so. Perhaps there is a point of connection there. I still like the idea of Frownie forgetting his camera is inverted, and when he walks upstairs, Jelly sees him walk into the room on the ceiling. Alright, I'm leaving this area. Oh my goodness, I'm so crushed. That was supposed to be our, Tonight was supposed to be a good night. Apparently I have to go now, I have to go comb the whole earth, hoping to find a key somewhere. Let's use this warp gate. I wasn't gonna warp, but I think I probably should. Fishy clues for Scooby-Doo. Does that song come to mind when you think about Master Tuesday? I suppose all my Australian friends can relate.
Here I roll.
Regarding VHS and weirdness, I used to watch Jackie Chan movies in reverse, so he'd stick his legs and arms out and a person would just fly into frame and attach to them. It was quite amusing. That sounds like a great way to spend your time.
Here I roll. Rolling.
I could probably be amused by that. For a while, at least. Gurisoma, welcome in. Here to play some ads. All right, let's do that. Let me find somewhere safe to stand for a moment. I hope you're doing well today, Gurisoma. And per your request, we're going to run a minute of ads. I should have warned everyone to turn their volume down. I was too fast on the button. Super secret chat time. I think you can still see the chat when an ad is rolling, typically. So the chat's not so secret, but the stream might be. Too excited for ads. I don't know, just my I had a disconnect in my brain. I was thinking that when I hit the button I was going to get a I was thinking I was going to get a confirmation window, and I didn't. I hit the button and they just started to play, it would seem. Not a great day. Dog died. It was expected, so it didn't hurt as hard as I expected it to. I'm sorry to hear that, Gurisoma. That's the, you know, that's the terrible thing about having pets. I've had and have so I have had and have so many, and they just they don't hang around as long as we do. The circle of life. I can't get out of this room. Alright, excuse me just a moment. I'm gonna retrieve, I've got a coffee delivery to accept. Alright, I'm now once again fully equipped with snacks and coffee. Thank you, Jelly. I've got some little orange slices, just like last night. I've got some little orange slices, I've got some strawberries, and I've got some delicious chunks of cheese. So you could see that that ghost up there in my icon in the corner tonight. This ghost is supposed to be animated, but I think I've done something wrong. It's not supposed to move or anything, but it's supposed to change color every few minutes to a different, you know, one of the Pac-Man ghost colors. I have only seen orange tonight, so I don't think it's working. Maybe it's a coincidence, and maybe it's just been orange every time I've looked. So if you've seen another color, let me know, but I think it's not working.
Here I roll.
I have watermelon. Gary Soma says watermelon is delicious too. Do you salt your watermelon? I've only seen orange. I've only seen orange so far. Cal says that's what I thought. I'll have to see what's wrong with my I don't know. I'll have to see what I've done wrong to make it not animate. But it's not the end of the world. At least it's frozen on At least it's frozen on an orange ghost, right? Because that, you know, so it's a color that contrasts really well with the purple. Master of Splits, 180, welcome in. Master of Splits, happy to have you join us. You know, I would have tuned in earlier if it weren't for those meddling kids. Well, don't worry. Most of what you've missed is aimless wandering and struggling. Those meddling kids didn't rob you of too much. Oh my goodness, I'm so terrible. Alright, I gotta stop. I know what I'm doing wrong. I need to stop using that umbrella there. The thing about not using the umbrella is that it happens automatically on your double jump from holding the button. So, how am I ever supposed to time this? I need to get onto that platform, but I don't know when it's in the right position. And I can't see it until I jump. No.
Here I roll.
Well, it's just not even there this time. You need some Scooby stacks. That's what I'm trying to obtain. Let me go over here. Let me see if I can see it. Nope. Isn't this game just the worst? How am I ever supposed to time this jump? I can't see the platform. Let me see if I can reset the room. Sometimes, regarding salting watermelon, sometimes at the moment, no. Yeah, I don't always, but I do fairly frequently. I will salt my watermelon. I think that's a southern thing, but I'm not sure.
Scooby.
But I think that's something I picked up because I grew up in the South.
Frownie.
My hope is that that platform doesn't actually activate until the first time I land on it. I think that's true. You know what? One of my favorite parts of the Scooby-Doo cartoons, the fridge raid. Oh, it's the best, right?
Ruby stack.
Though I have to say, I'm a much more cowardly eater than Scooby. Some of the combinations that I've seen Scooby and Shaggy put together onto one of their sandwiches. they fill me with more terror than any of the monsters that the gang have faced.
Ruby snacks.
That switch exists for obtaining 1 box of Scooby snacks.
Right. Crab. Right.
They love food so much. I don't know. If I had to eat a sandwich that contained pickles and peanut butter and anchovies and marshmallow, I might give up food altogether.
Rummy.
I might just say, you know what, this whole eating thing was fun while it lasted, but I've had enough. I can eat almost anything, Sparrow says.
Right. Crabs. Right.
My stomach is much too fragile. Those two goofballs would add anything to a sandwich. In some of the games, we've gotten to enjoy that firsthand. This is the... Is this the first Scooby game we played where sandwich building hasn't been a component? I don't think that's true. There's a sandwich mini game in the SNES and 60 and the N64. You build sandwiches in Mystery Mayhem for extra lives.
Right.
I guess only about half of them have sandwich building in them. Because I don't remember any sandwiches in Cyber Chase, and I don't remember any sandwiches in the live-action movie-based game. I made mango habanero salsa yesterday. That's a fine combination, though. I like a good mango habanero chicken wing.
Oh.
I'd take that over fried any day, Sparrow says. I mean, I'm still imagining the wings to be fried. I'm still imagining that they would be fried before they would be sauced.
Frownie.
But I think you mean just plain breaded and fried. Here's the thing, you can't play a Scooby game and not talk about food. Let me look at my map a moment. Well, I guess there's one more room. I'm just not finding much of anything going on. Spatchcock and based with that salsa would be amazing, Sparrow says. I love buffalo wing. I love buffalo wings. I'm a big fan of them myself. I like you know, I like when you can go to a place and get like a whole bunch of different flavors of hot wings. When we lived in Houston, we would go to a place. We wouldn't really go there, but we would get takeout from a place called Pluckers that had a lot of great chicken wings. I don't know if they're a chain or a singular location, but I really liked their variety of offerings. They had a spicy lemon pepper that was really good. Their just like, you know, super hot, like, you know, hottest menu item was really good. Had a really great flavor to it. They had one that was it was called Dr. Pepper, but I don't think any Dr. Pepper was actually used in the making of it. And it wasn't my favorite of them, but it was really good to have in between some of the other more agonizing spicy wings. Need to get you into Portuguese style chicken, Frownie. You'd like it, I think. I don't know if I've ever had any Portuguese food. If you if there's a good, like, if you know of if there's a good YouTube video with a recipe, you might want to post it in the Discord for me, Sparrow. I'd certainly give it a look. I watch a lot of cooking YouTube. Sounds like you've had something similar. Maybe similar. I don't know. I'm not I can't claim to know anything about Portuguese cooking in particular. Some pubs have at least 50 different flavors. Yeah. I don't think I've ever been anywhere with quite that many, but I'd really love to. I'd hate to pay the bill. If I went to a pub and ordered 50 servings of wings, I'd hate to pay that bill, but it would be delightful to sample so many different offerings. $50 I'd never get to eat, Sparrow says. Be spoiled for choice. Maybe I just need to try them all. That's the terrible thing about options, right? Having multiple options is paralyzing. Who's your favorite cooking YouTube? Probably Food Wishes. Probably Chef John from Food Wishes. I think he's really my go-to anytime I want to see get a basic idea of how to do something. Like he's sort of my baseline point of reference for anything. That I want to make, and then I'll usually pick kind of randomly if I'm looking like trying to figure out how to make something for the first time or get ideas about how to make something. Then I'll usually start with Food Wishes, and then just whatever else comes up on the search, I'll watch a couple other options to get ideas. Imagine that pub on Super Bowl Sunday. See, that's the thing. I'm not like a big crowds and loud noises kind of guy at all. And so like hanging out and that's why I said before I would get takeout. I would get takeout chicken wings because it's a dreadful experience for me to sit in a loud sports bar with all the commotion and whatnot. I can't handle it, so definitely takeout's the way to go for me in those situations. The original Wing House has 150 different flavors. How big of a Chef John fan are you? Have you ever heard of the squash bird? I guess I'm not that big of a fan. I don't know that I know that one. He's been making videos for forever. Like he's probably got like what, 10,000 hours of content. I didn't get in on the ground floor, so I don't know all of the lore. I want to continue with Fear on the Pier. Right? Hang on, let me look at my map again. There are 10 Scooby snacks I have not collected in this area. Are they? I don't want to run into that. Whoever can come up with 150 different delicious flavors is a genius. I'd imagine it requires a whole team. It's deep Chef John lore. I've been watching his vids and trying his stuff for years. It's always kind of jarring when I watch one of his older videos. And he doesn't quite talk with the same cadence. Like, he's certainly, you know, he's exaggerated the way that he talks so much, like, over the years. So it's pretty jarring to watch one of his older videos. And when he doesn't have a line where he says, you are, after all, the X of your Y, I just don't know what to do with myself. Like, Chef John always been an Alton Brown fan too, Doe says. I've seen, yeah, I'll check out some of his stuff sometimes. I'm trying to think what the last Alton Brown video I watched was. It was something about it was something that involved foil and baking, but I can't remember what I watched him make. Post a video on the Discord. Haven't followed this one myself, but it looks the part. Watch out though. The chef seems a tad bit aggressive. All right. Thank you for the warning. I'll try to not let them bully me into a particular method, I guess. I remember this area now. Good afternoon, Shino. Welcome to the stream. Right now we're doing a whole lot of Scooby-Doo kind of side questing. I'm filling out my collectibles checklist. I really didn't want to 100% this game, but when I get kind of lost, when I get kind of stuck and don't know what to do, it's like hunting down collectibles at least has like the illusion of progress, and I've had this happen so many times now that I'm getting so close. I guess we'll at least I guess we'll probably 99% the game, because I heard that you can lock yourself out of 100% if you don't do the right thing at the right time in one area of this game, and I don't know the details, but I'm sure I messed it up, so if there is something that can be messed up, I'm sure I've done it. The humor of Alton Brown is fun too. I like his the Cutthroat Kitchen. I like that show. I've seen him in that more than I've seen his actual instructional cooking things. It's a super dumb show, but it's amazing, like, fun. Love Alton Brown in general, Cal says. I put the squash bird in the Discord for you. Thank you, Buddha Fingers. I'm gonna check that out too. I've been watching stuff. So lately, I've been watching a lot of stuff about gnocchi on YouTube when it comes to food. I saw this video. Where someone makes a they make a potato gnocchi that's shaped like mushrooms, and they season it with this sort of spice, like chili and oil, like a spicy seasoning, and it looks really good. If I remember, I can post that in the Discord for everyone. But I saw that, and I've been trying to think of a way, like, you know, I want to make that, but I'm sort of looking to see what I would make it with, basically. The thing is, it doesn't look like it. Like, it looks great. It looks like it makes a whole lot of food in the video, but also the one thing just doesn't strike me as a complete meal, so. All of Alton Brown's shows have different vibes, but they're all a good time, Cal says. Alright, so this is good. I'm going to praise the game. It does something I like here. I like in a game when you have, like, a thing where you float by holding a button, like we're doing right now. I'm holding the A button to float here. I like when they let you release and then hold again to change your height. I know most games that have a floating mechanic do that, but not all of them do. And it's something that I enjoy. I like being able to drop out of and back into the float without touching the ground. So, you know, if I'm gonna complain about every little thing in the game, then I need to praise every little thing in the game. So there's one. There's one we can praise. I like that. Oh, I missed it. Gotta go soon. I'm a soccer dad. Take my girl and pick her up every day. Right on, Doe. I appreciate you being here, but, you know, Of course, family is the top priority. If I find the beef goulash recipe, I'll post it in there too. I've made that one more than once, and it's brilliant every time. It's not Hungarian goulash by any stretch. All right, we'll give it a look. I've made Gordon Ramsay's pan-fried gnocchi with thyme a few times. Have you seen that video? I haven't seen that one yet, but I'll check it out. The big, so one of the big sort of issues that I'm having though is a lot of a lot of dishes that feature gnocchi in them are they either have cheese or a cream sauce. And that's a deal breaker for me. So I don't know. I am having a little bit of trouble because of my food cowardices. Was there nothing up here like this? What? This area looked special. It's more of a stroganoff, Sparrow says. I found it right on. You guys are going to give me more videos than I can manage to watch. They're opening a Pandora's box that's gonna consume me. Ironic, since it's videos about things you consume. I watched that animator that people were talking about last night too. I can't think of their name. They did those animated speedruns. Jay, I think it was Jay, posted in the Discord a Breath of the Wild video. I watched that, and then I went, through their stuff, and I was watching Mario 64 and Pikmin at Mario World, and they're pretty good. I thought I wasn't gonna like it. That Breath of the Wild one was the first one I watched, and that excuse me princess joke at the beginning, I was like, oh no. If this is gonna be like this, I'm gonna have a rough time with it, but everything else was pretty funny. No ricotta. Oh no, basil ricotta gnocchi is one of my favorites. So I do want to eventually overcome my fear of dairy and pasta. I just don't know if I can do it. I like that you're interested in cooking and learning. I wish more people would learn to cook. Sharing food with others is a great part of life. I Yeah, I totally agree, Buddha Fingers. I really like,
Yahoo!
as much as I'm horrified to have other people cook for me, at least if they don't know me very well, because I have so many, nonsensical hang-ups about food. As much as I'm horrified to have people cook dishes for me, I really enjoy cooking for other people.
Right, right. Right, crabs. Damn, our rods were poking.
I'm gonna get that token. We're just gonna get these snacks first, because I kind of messed it up. No good at cooking, Poogie says, unfortunately. I mean, for a very long time, I was pretty terrible at cooking, so, like, it's not something that's innate. It is something, if you have the inclination, that I am confident that, you could probably learn, but so if you have an interest, I would encourage you to give it a try, but it does take time, which not everyone has, so. I definitely get there are a lot of good reasons that people don't learn to cook, but I do think that those people are missing out. Never cook for someone you don't know well, Sparrow says. I think that's generally good advice myself, but I mean, people bond, people bond through sharing food, and so the offer of a home cooked meal is a good excuse to have, someone that you is a good excuse to have someone that you don't know that well over, so that you can become more familiar with one another. So, you know, uh, oh look, that was supposed to be used. So maybe I have to backtrack. Maybe I don't agree with that advice. The longer I think on it. But I definitely don't want people who don't know me well to cook for me. Most people just open a packet of instant ramen and pour boiling hot water. There's nothing wrong with that too. I'm not above eating a pack of instant ramen every now and then. Scooby-Doo is awesome, Shinho says. Scooby-Doo is very painful. Sparrow's been working 1 to 9 a.m. That is a wild shift. Doe says, my friend Frownie, I have to go. You will be missed, Doe. I appreciate you being here. Always a pleasure to have you around, my friend. Have a great rest of your day. And we'll look forward to seeing you again. Nobody better lay a finger on my Buddha fingers. That's good. What if I go to cook the food, but the food cooks me instead? That's always a risk with spicy peppers, Pookie. I know what you're saying, Frownie, and the truth is I've rarely done that. I'd be horrified if I made something for someone and they hated it. Yep. No, I agree with that. And I've not really cooked for people I don't know that well very often, but I have done it a time or two. And I've had people, that I don't know very well invite me over for dinner for a home cooked meal from time to time, and it is always a harrowing experience. Stat Cat, welcome in and thank you for the hydrate. It's a fresh bottle of water, and it's delicious. I'm gonna have some coffee too while we're taking the opportunity. Just thinking if I feed Frownie something that looks like wall meat, then I will be okay. That will be okay, Buddhafinger says. Yeah. Yeah, if you feed me something that just looks like a fairly plain, like a straightforward hunk of meat, then that's a good way. That's a good way to make me happy. It's the rare day that I'll turn down like a big hunk of barbecued meat or something like that. Just say, I'm sorry, I can't eat this, and then you put on your shoes and go home without saying anything further, Pookie says. Imagine being so bold. I could never do it. Death before discourtesy. Lighthouse, Fright House, wreck on the deck. More Lighthouse, Fright House. Oh, that's weird. Oh. I understand. Do I? This place is like a circle. All you have to do is give Frownie some meat wrapped in plain carbs and nothing else. I mean, you can't go wrong. Chef's kiss. Playing through Crypt of the Necrodancer for a second time. I forgot how hard this game gets, Pookie says. I haven't played that one. I have it. I have a digital copy of that on my Switch, but I've never played it yet. Just sitting in the pile. I think there's probably nothing I've missed in here. In fact, I'm so confident I'm not even really going to bother to look around. I think I perhaps should not have been so confident. I should have spent some time looking around. I don't understand this game. Okay, here we go. This is good. Oh yeah, I was actually picturing this area in my head before. This is excellent. We haven't explored any of this yet, so there's a lot of potential here. It's getting late for me, Ellie Bean says. Probably gonna lurk and get some food. Have fun, everybody. Thanks again for the sub, Sparrow. Thank you for the raid, Ellie Beans. I appreciate you. I appreciate you dropping in, bringing some of your friends by. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to catch another one of your streams soon. Enjoy your night. Thank you for the lurk, and I hope you find something delicious.
Frownie.
Oh no, I meant to ask, but maybe Sparrow knows. Illy Bean said he was working on a fan game. He said KOG. I don't know what that stands for. I meant to ask earlier, but there was so much chat going on that it slipped my mind. King of Grayscale is the original game. The fan game is actually a prequel to Final Fantasy IV. Oh, okay. I thought... Alright, I misunderstood. King of Grayscale. Yeah, I thought the fan game was a fan game for a project related to something called KFG. Got you now. Thank you. A one-way shortcut to the road that winds around the lighthouse? That's probably a bad idea.
No.
I'm full of them. I'm full of bad ideas. I'm missing 5 Scooby snacks somewhere. That's a single box of Scooby snacks that I'm missing. Sparrow says I was off on a wild goose chase to find what that meant. Oh, I see the box of Scooby snacks. Right on. We're good. We're good. I think that was it anyway. Yeah. Oh. Oh, weird. I don't know how to get over there. See a boat. Oh, hang on. This place is bigger than I thought it was. No. What happened to me? Why? Why did I die? Did I not land on that boat? It sure looked to me like I did. Regent Rowney.
Frownie. Oh no.
I don't understand why I am dying from landing on the boats all of a sudden. You know what? The art style in this game, it kind of reminds me of Breath of the Wild. The rock formations. They kind of look like, it kind of looks like this, like the rocks and mountains in Breath of the Wild. Alright, that time I died. That one was, that one was my fault. I'm okay with that. I guess Scooby's umbrella is essentially the Breath of the Wild paraglider too. This is where they got all the ideas for Breath of the Wild. And like the both games have way too many collectibles. Basically the same game. Link can't double jump though, so this is automatically better. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. I'm not failing. I'm being punished so much. I'm landing on the boats. What am I supposed to do differently? Why, Frownie, why? That's what I'm asking, Pookie. Why? I was just complimenting this game so much. And it listens to my compliments, and then it slaps me in the face. And laughs at me. What a miserable experience this game is. Cows is laughing at my pain. I would be too. I would be too if I weren't me. Frownie's calling the game a miserable experience again. He must be having fun. I seriously, I cannot wait. I cannot wait until I'm done with all these jank games. Because then I'll get to play more jank games. Just think, I've suggested that after we finish with these, after we finish with our Jankathon, I'm looking forward to doing a first playthrough blind of Dark Souls, right? I'm sure that nothing about that experience is going to be frustrating and repetitive. I don't think I will ever feel miserable or discouraged by that game, right? Absolutely nothing. Nothing to worry about. It'll be nothing but smooth sailing. I think I did this part wrong, but I'm not apologizing. Alright, back to the shipwrecks. This place is terrible, too. This aghast by the mast. I'm not looking forward to being over there again in 1 minute. That's where we're heading. You know, people have compared this to Crash Bandicoot a couple times, and I think it's because of the way the camera works. It reminds them of that, like when I'm moving through a corridor like this and jumping on stuff. I've never played a Crash game, but that's what I think. You know, I've seen footage from one, so I think that's what it reminds people of. But That comparison it really just makes me never want to play a Crash game, that's for sure. I certainly will. I certainly will play one at some point, but that comparison does not make me look forward to it. Who remembers this place? I sure wish I didn't. I was about to say something about how the last time we came here, I got better at the jumping, and then before I could even start to speak the sentence, I fell into the water. Well, sometimes I wish that you had a window to my direct thoughts, so that you could see how frequently that happens to me. Where I'll be about to make a comment, and the game reads my mind and does something to completely undermine it right before I'm able to say it. Shino says this looks fun. I mean, maybe it does look like fun. Maybe it does. I can't, I guess I can't tell you not to play it, but I would say do so at your own peril. You make it sound like the game is a conspiracy against fun, Buddhafinger says. I love that description of it. This is good. Because I know where these collectibles are. Will I be able to gather them? Who knows, but I know where they are. I think I will. I have an ability I didn't have before, so... Oh no, this bird's gonna get me. It didn't. I can't believe it. How did I ever get so lucky? Yeah, couldn't do that before. Alright, all the snacks and a token. We're going to clear out the next area, maybe, and then we're going to be right back to where we were a couple hours ago. Me just being hopelessly confused.
Oh. Right. 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 Oh. Right.
I can't believe that didn't kill me. The game must really be kicking itself right now. This is an area where I got kind of frustrated and gave up because some of the collectibles seemed unreachable, and now I'm back here again. So as you can imagine, I'm not optimistic. No. Oh. You can't see me? I'm right here. Well, I feel like that was not the way that that's supposed to be done, but I don't respect the game enough to care. I'm just sliding all over the place. The physics here make no sense. I don't see any way that that area could have been handled any differently. It's weird when you do something in a game and it's like, you're certain that you didn't do it the right way, but then you also cannot imagine what the right way is supposed to look like. Nice. Alright, that's another area cleared out. So, complete. I think everywhere on this page is actually complete. Yep, I'm 100% in another area. And I still have no idea what I'm supposed to do.
Oh.
My brother is being dragged to a cabin, and his girlfriend is ensuring him that he will be having a great time, though he'll be hating every second of it. Oh no. Hanging out in a cabin for a while sounds like fun to me. Welcome back, Shino. I must off to bed, Buddhafingers says. Thank you for being here, Buddhafingers. I appreciate your company and your wonderful, terrible jokes. I hope that you sleep well, and best of luck with your work. Well, I look forward to enjoying your company again, my friend. I'd like a cabin trip if I didn't need to drive. But that's his perspective. Yep. I mean, you know, some people...
Oh, no.
Some people don't really like those, like, quiet, outdoorsy type situations.
Oh.
I remember this part being unbearable the last time we were here, too. Oh, I really wish I had the ability to warp from any location. I know it'd make the game too easy, but I mean, look at this. Look at the time I'm having. It's no good. As long as the cabin has internet, I'd consider it, Cal says.
Oh.
You know, I was going to sort of like, I was going to sort of jokingly chastise you for being addicted to the internet, cows. But then I thought, well, I wouldn't want you to miss the stream. So I'm forced to agree. Exactly. Thank you.
Oh.
Greg's Retro Channel. Greg is here. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well, Greg. I'm doing as well as I can, given the circumstance of playing this game.
Scooby.
Still playing Dragon Quest XI, right on.
Woohoo! It's a warp gate.
They put the warp gate in a really weird place for this level. Still a lot of stuff I missed over in this part of the game, so I guess we'll go back over there for a little while. Just put custom firmware on my 2DS, Shino says.
It's a warp gate.
I might should consider looking into that.
Oh no, it's a zombie.
I don't typically do a lot of sort of like mods and alterations to my consoles, but the DS is one that I would the DS is one that I might consider. I can play region locked games. Are DS games region locked? Oh, you said 2DS. Or yeah. Because I don't think original DS games are region locked, but 3DS/2DS games might be.
Rummy.
So I'm missing 40 Scooby snacks across these three rooms, and I don't know how I can be missing so many. I don't see anything. Like, a lot of times when I've been missing snacks, like, I can see them off in the distance, and it's just a matter of not knowing how to get to them, but... Luma 3DS. The 2DS XL is the perfect 3DS system, StatCat says. No garbage 3D gimmick, and battery lasts forever. Yeah, I certainly wish I had gotten a 2DS instead of a 3DS, but I did not. In my defense, I don't think there were 2DS versions of the models of 3DS that I got. I got the original 3DS. I mean, at the time when I got them, there weren't, because of course, you know, they came out later. But I have the original 3DS, and I think it's the new 3DS XL. And when the new 2DS XL came out, I was really kicking myself.
It's a zombie.
I just don't understand this part of the game at all either, because when I come over here,
Cool. A monster token.
see, I don't know where he's seeing a monster token. He's all excited about it. I feel like it must be inside this thing, but there's no way to get in these that I'm aware of. I can't make him say it again, but I don't know where he's seeing a monster token. Never cared for the 3D option on the 3DS either, Greg says. Yeah, I would basically have it turned off all the time. I have the 3DS XL and the new 3DS XL for SNES Virtual Console game capability. Lost one and accidentally broke the other. Now I have the 2DS XL. I have the original 3DS. I have two DS Lites. I have a DSi. The DSi was a bad purchase too. And I have a 3DS and a new 3DS XL. The original DS I actually received I think I got that for free. I believe a friend gave that to me.
Oh no, it's a zombie.
And one or both of my DS Lites are Korean. I don't remember. I think I bought one for me and one for Jelly in when we were in Korea. So I think they're both Korean. I bought the 3DS for Mario 3D Land. And I don't know why I bought the new 3DS. I don't know what compelled me to buy that one. I'm guessing if I open all of these in the right order, I get a monster token. I'm guessing that's why Scooby says, look a monster token every time I go near that one. But I have no idea what the right order might be, and there are so many different permutations.
Cool. A monster token.
See? He says it every time I come over here. I think he's seeing it through the crypt. Like, through the walls of the tomb. Because I don't see one anywhere. But I can't figure this out. No trespassing. I think it's just blind luck. Like, you're supposed to guess the correct combination. And that's awful. If that's the case, they should be ashamed of themselves. There are many reasons they should be ashamed of themselves for making this, though.
A monster token.
I have the Monster Hunter new 3DS. But I squished it, so the buttons need repairing, unfortunately. Haven't gotten around to that. Hope it's not super expensive. Wanted to get the Zelda Hylian Shield one, but never did. Always something...
It's a zombie. Rummy.
He was seeing it through the floor. All right, wonderful. We found it. Victory. Very conflicted about getting it because it was a GameStop exclusive, and I hate giving them my money, Pookie says. Sounds like something from an 80s game. Just supposed to find it by dumb luck, trial, and error, Greg says. Listen to me talk about 80s games as if I don't like them. I mean, you don't have to like everything about them to like them. There are certainly things, certainly things I don't like about games I love. 16 megabyte SD card. I was trying to think of a good example. I was sitting here thinking, like, what is the thing that I dislike the most about my favorite game? I guess the thing that I hate the most about my favorite game is it's just too easy.
Oh no! It's a Robbie! Robbie!
Nowadays, Poogie says I find save states and rewind features to be a lifesaver with older games. I wouldn't have enjoyed the Castlevania GBA collection nearly as much if I didn't have the rewind feature to help me along.
Robbie! There! A monster took me!
My favorite game, I didn't like the Kakariko Village Well Dungeon as a kid. Greg says. Yeah, I'm not... I like the idea of the under the well in Ocarina. I like the idea of the dungeon, but I don't think it's very well put together. It feels kind of sloppy. Save states and rewinds, I can get how people would like those, but I guess I would one sort of counter to that though is like I don't know. How do you find a balance? How do you know like
Front row! The gargoyle!
how do you determine what the point is to where you're if you're using features like that to where you're not overusing them, where you're not sort of cheating yourself out of experiences? I don't know how people draw those kind of lines. Never use them in boss battles for one thing, Greg says. Alright, good advice. I don't know. There is no, see, the thing is, there's just, for me, there is no point of balance to that because I like really difficult games, and so any features like that rob me of the experience of the game, so. But I can definitely see, you know, if you don't like really difficult games. How a lot of the games I love, you know, would be unbearable without them.
Rummy. Run, roll the gargoyle. Run.
I just overused them, Pookie says. I mean, fair enough. But I agree. People should play. You know, like I'm a big proponent of people should play games however they want to play them. But you know, just so this, I'm just thinking out loud because it's a little. It's just so different from my approach to how I play games. But it hasn't always been, because, like, you know, like... You know, when I played games when I was real young, I would definitely use... I would definitely use cheats and skips and stuff like that, but I just... I don't know. They don't appeal to my taste anymore. As a kid, I had time and inclination to master a game through repetition, but nowadays, I just want to see what a game has to offer, and I still die. It's just I'm able to give myself a second chance without having to retread stuff I already played and or lose progress. So it does kill the point a bit, but if it helps the games be more enjoyable, that's all that really matters to me. So I just swallow my pride, particularly with games that have that classic difficulty. I'm always fascinated by how many different ways there is to play through even a single game, Cal says. This is true. I guess see what I want to compare it to is like when people talk about a game, this is what I'm trying to put together here. When people talk about a game and they tell you something like oh, it gets good after 10 hours or something like that. I hear people say that about RPGs a lot. Like, oh, the game really gets good around 10 hours in or something like that. See, a lot of my games that I love, I think, are like that too. But they're different types of games. So, like Super Ghouls and Ghosts, like, the thing about that game for me is, like, it's really fun, particularly once you start to get really good at it. But that it takes a lot of suffering to get there. Like, I can understand that game not really being fun for people playing it, you know, for their first time or whatever, but if you... It just seems to me like if you were to play that game with rewinds and save states, then I don't see how... I don't know. You'll never see in it what I see in it. And to a lot of people, that's just not interesting, but I don't know.
It's a warp gate. Right? Oh. Right?
It's irritating when you can't put your thoughts together in a way that they are clearly communicable. You know.
Right? Oh. Oh. Right? Crabs.
Clearly the way that I like to play games though is not something that I can in good conscience recommend to any other person because I mean if you watched me play through Echo, there's if I were to recommend that someone else play through Echo the way that I did, I would have to be pure evil. Uh I do not know where in the world these last Scooby snacks could possibly be. There's so many, too. I'm missing 16. 16 Scooby snacks in this area. And I don't see a trace of them. Why is there an arrow telling me to go here?
Rummy. Right? Oh.
Oh, that's why this is... I thought the arrow was telling me that there was a secret hidden around the corner. It's just telling me, because I'm going through backward. I'm real dumb.
Robbie. Whippy.
There was Scooby Snacks hidden above the camera there. That means I've got 11 left to find.
Right. Right. Crabs. Robbie.
I might have just seen some snacks off in the distance.
Right. Crabs. Right. Right.
See, I don't know what that thing does. There's wind there. What's the wind for? Am I supposed to ride that wind somewhere?
Right. Right.
So far as I can tell, this does nothing.
Right.
The orange Frownie glitched for a second and turned yellow? I didn't see it. Oh, hang on. Let me try. I just thought of something. Maybe I turn it off and turn it back on again. Well, what do you know? I found a thing. It's supposed to, part of the problem might be it's supposed to change real slowly. Because I didn't want like a blinking light going on above my head the whole stream. So it's only supposed to change once every several minutes. But we'll see. We'll keep kind of an eye on it and see if it does anything now that I turned it off and back on. Where in the world was Scooby seeing a crab? There are no crabs over there. Oh, cool. We've cleared another area. So, what does this mean for our completion? Well, we're at 100% for the hedge maze. We're at 100% for all three of the areas in the game. All three of the above ground areas in the game. And I still have no idea how to make progress in the room we started off in tonight. No. Yeah, I think it should have changed by now. I think it's supposed to change every 3 minutes. Let's step into this monster gallery for a moment. We're not going to play this for terribly much longer tonight. I do, you know, of course, want to switch over to Pac-Man yet. Scooby's night with a frozen fright. Shaggy and Scooby go fishing and find a prehistoric caveman frozen in ice. Oh, we have to actually talk to them to... What a night for a knight! A museum curator poses as an armored knight to divert attention away from his scheme. Trivia. What was the show Scooby-Doo Where Are You originally going to be called? I have no idea. Answer, Mystery 5 and Who's Scared? Huh. There's Scooby trivia. Hi, I'm new here. I don't know if I believe you, Shino. Trivia. What was the first episode to feature the Scooby-Doo theme? A clue for Scooby-Doo. Jeepers, it's the Creeper. Mystery Inc. cracks the case of a blaze, a monster, and a burglar. Trivia. Where does Scooby-Doo's cousin, Scooby-D, live? Hollywood. I'm going to fail every one of these trivia questions. Okay, we don't have that one. A good medium is rare. Well done, Scooby-Doo writers. Well done. Scooby and the gang join a mysterious fortune teller for a seance. Who makes Scooby snacks? The Scooby Snack Factory. Really? I feel like I'm back in college again. Spending a week learning that philosophy is what philosophers do. A clue for Scooby-Doo. While surfing, Scooby meets a seaweed-covered ghost. In what series did Daphne completely change her look? The 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. I was thinking that Daphne probably looks different in several of the series, right? Guess who's not coming to dinner? Scooby and the gang enter Moody Manor, where they run into an old friend. Whose father was an investor in Mystery Inc. Daphne's. Welcome back, Greg. I was going to say before I had to take a break, I don't mind difficult games as long as it's fair difficulty. Early Castlevania games, for example, sometimes are unfair, even cheap difficulty with the enemy knockback into instant death pits. I don't agree. I think Castlevania is extremely fair. Mega Man, on the other hand, I agree that being knocked back into a death pit is extremely annoying. But I don't know what part of the game in particular you're thinking of. Based on the description, I would think that maybe level 2, there's a part where you have to do a lot of jumping over pits where Medusa heads are coming in. But you're introduced to the Medusa heads and how they work in the room before that. So you learn the enemy's pattern in a place that doesn't have a lot of death pits. And you know by that point in the game that knockback is a thing that occurs, so you kind of been taught what you need to know before you're presented with that room. It doesn't make it easy. It's definitely a frustrating and annoying room, but I don't know that I would call it unfair. I would call it frustrating and annoying, but I don't know that I would call it unfair, because I think Castlevania has actually really tight design. But yeah, we can agree to disagree. I guess I get annoyed too easily. I mean, I certainly know what that's like. I certainly know what it's like to be easily annoyed by a game. Decoy for a dog napper. Scooby falls in love with a pedigreed dog, but what happens when that dog is dog napped? What is Scooby-Dum's hometown? This is probably going to be insulting to some people. Hokey Pinokie Swamp, Georgia. Couldn't have told you that. A bicycle built for Boo. Shaggy's bike is stolen just as he starts his paper route. The letters on the side of the mystery machine were what color? Yellow? Orange. That's not trivia either. Chatterer Cinnabite, welcome in. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hassle in the castle. While sailing, Shaggy and Scooby collide with a mystery ship. What is Fred's last name? I know Shaggy is Shaggy Rogers, and Velma is Velma Dinkley. I do not know Daphne or Fred's last names. Jones. Fred Jones. Wouldn't have guessed it. The Haunted House Hang-Up. Mystery Inc. encounters a headless specter after entering an eerie house. Daphne returned to the Scooby-Doo series, but what happened to Fred and Velma? Velma became a research scientist for NASA, and Fred became a mystery novelist. I was going to say I know Daphne's last name, but not Fred's. Perhaps it'll be another trivia question. Oh. Go away, ghost ship. The gang exposes this pirate ghost's true identity. Who was the first cartoon character to become a vegetarian? Shaggy Rogers. Shaggy's a vegetarian? I mean... that's clearly not true in any of the games that we've played. The creepy heap from the deep. A sea monster on a deserted beach puts the gang in the middle of a mystery. What's Fred's favorite magazine in a pup named Scooby-Doo? It's gotta be something to do with mysteries, right? Or trap building. Or neither. The National Exaggerator. I don't know anything. The what? Does that say the Frickert Fracas? A mysterious man invites the gang for a stay on a farm overrun with scarecrows. Look at that dance. What kind of bike did Shaggy have in a pup named Scooby-Doo? It was a cherry-colored Starfire Special. Yeah, they had a question about 13 Ghosts earlier. I didn't intend to read all of these, but here we are. A tar monster. A goopy monster preys on the natives' belief in a legendary creature. What do Scooby snacks taste like? I would imagine Scooby snacks look to me like they taste like gingerbread. Like butterscotch. Which is which? After crossing a pole-wielding zombie, the kids and Scooby flee to a small village. What cartoon veteran wrote the original Scooby-Doo theme? William Hanna. Graham crackers, maybe, was Greg's guess. A tiki scare is no fair. The gang's vacation in Hawaii results in a strange holiday. Scrappy first appeared in what episode? The Scarab Lives. How many more of these are there? Who's afraid of the big bad werewolf? While camping, the gang stumbles onto an empty coffin. Shaggy's ancestral home is located in what town? Moonlight Castle in Austria. I would not have guessed that at all. Which is which after crossing a pole-wielding zombie? The kids and Scooby flee to a small village. I guess it's so weird. The dialogue is reused. The trivia... What? Hang on. Oh, it's Scooby. Scooby's ancestral home is located in what town? I thought they were reasoning the question about Shaggy. So, Knittingham Puppy Farm? It's located in the town of Knittingham Puppy Farm? That's the name of a town? I think that this was not well edited. Oh, that's it. We're done. All right. Well, that was a mildly interesting waste of time. Please don't knit ham. It makes me think of like sometimes when you get like a big thing of meat, it has that like net over it, and that net can like mold into the meat so it has like a lattice pattern on it. That's what knitting ham makes me think of. Interesting if you're a big fan of all the different Scooby-Doo series, I guess. I guess. That didn't do much for me. Well, here we are again. I think we're going to end up saving and quitting tonight in the exact same situation we left off in last night. Because I have gained no abilities or items, and I have no new thoughts about how to approach this locked door situation that we've run into, so. Unless I stumble my way blindly into progress once again. I don't remember what's on the other side of this door. Okay. I remember that. How do I get out of it?
Frodo, where's a Robbie?
Okay, so I can bring this zombie in here, but I can't actually bounce high enough to get to the secret lab. So that's not the way to go. This is the way to go. So there are a lot of Scooby snacks in across these 3 rooms that I haven't managed to collect. So maybe I need to go back for a moment. There's some food in here. Enemy waiting through for me immediately through the door. Oh, so I got an item before that looked like a rolled up carpet, and I didn't know what it was, and I could never use it. What I think that was increased capacity for our bubble gum. Because I used to be able to only hold 10 bubble gum, and now I can hold 12. So I've got 2 more than I used to. Okay. I think I can fairly confidently say I didn't miss anything in the first couple rooms. I wish I couldn't. I wish I had found something. I don't know why it makes that sound effect every time I come in here. There's a secret passageway or something that I don't know about in this area because I looked around real thoroughly and didn't see any snacks anywhere. Alright, well, we're back here. This is where we left off before. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Creepers! It's the creeper! Rummy! Creepers! It's the creeper! Right?
Pressing this switch. That... I don't know. I thought I was discovering something. We're at 88% completion. We've done so much, and yet I'm just not making any progress.
Rummy!
Shino, don't give me advice. This is a no backseating stream.
Right?
Hitting that switch lowers this axe. Why? I'm just thinking out loud. I don't actually want answers to any of my questions. Well, victory. Breakable wall. Breakable wall. I could have done that hours ago. Alright. I didn't know that was a switch. Is that the way this game is gonna go from now on? Every night that I play it, I'm gonna spend hours wandering, and then before I find one new room. Did I not activate this?
It's all working.
Just hours wondering until you decide to smash your head into something. Oh no! Oh no, Cows, you're completely right. That was exactly the problem last time with the icicles. Oh no. I wish my life were different. Why, Frownie? Why? I wish I knew, Pookie. I wish I knew. Alright, that means we cleared another area, right? Yeah, these 2 rooms. I still didn't clear back here, but I think that's okay. Super secret lab, secret passages, basement. Well, it seems like there's no getting through that door. Oh my goodness. I mean, that door that I couldn't figure out how to get through just a moment ago, that's got to be where the monster token is. This enemy is super frustrating to deal with. This room is awful.
Here I go. Yahoo!
Alright, it wasn't that bad. If I make it out of here, it wasn't that bad. That could have been the end of me.
Ruby snacks.
Cool, I'm not ready for this room yet, though. I misunderstood something back there. There are too many ghosts.
Ruby snacks.
No. I know where I am. I'm not going through that door. That door is a trick.
Rummy.
It's not actually a trick, but I know not to fall for it. Nonetheless, it's a shortcut. Oh, never mind. I forgot enemies respawn. Been 10 Funko Pops confirmed today. That's not actually a show that I've ever seen. Look at how many ghosts there are. That water is deadly. I'm all the way back here in this room. This game sure gives me a lot of things to be annoyed by. It's a show back when Cartoon Network was great, Shino says. Like so many Cartoon Network products, I just missed out on it. I'm trying to see if I stick a ghost with gum above a thing of water, does it kill the ghost? Like, can I make the ghost fall in the water and die? I don't think I can, though. What's icy in here? Oh, Shaggy's being chased. Oh no. I can push the ice? I made it. A new invention. Good job, Scooby. You just found the soap bubble invention. You can now use the white button to trap a monster in a soap bubble and jump on top of it.
It's a warp day.
Oh, happy day. The white button is so difficult to find on the controller.
Ruby snacks.
This is basically identical to what we already had.
Rummy. Right?
That allows us to get to the secret lab, though. Alright, well, we've unlocked that door. It's a warp gate.
A warp gate. It's a warp gate.
All right, my friends, we're going to be done with Scooby for the night. Let's release ourselves from this agony. I think that said we were at... I think that said we were at 93% completion. A valiant Scooby effort was had. I mean, again, a lot of time wasted wandering, but now we're so close to 100%, I'm feeling more and more obligated. You successfully bashed your head into progress. That I did. It took a long time, but we finally got there. So, we've got to finish this up next time. I'm not going to actually play it tomorrow night. The marathon games I've really only been playing Monday through Thursday. But we'll pick Scooby up again. Maybe Sunday night, Monday at the latest. So keep an eye on the Discord if you want to see the grand finale of Scooby. You'll know what night to tune in via the Discord. But we're done with it for tonight, and I'm going to take a short BRB, my friends. I thank you for coming along this far with me. Again, it was another night where I wandered pointlessly a lot, but it wasn't pointless if we do the 100% thing, right? So I still 100% want to commit to 100%, but it seems like that's probably going to happen. But we'll try and finish this up the next time we play it. I'm going to take a BRB, and we're going to switch over, and we are going to play some Pac-Man World. I'm still very much excited to try this game out for the first time, so that's what we're going to do. If you want to join me for that, then just hang around. I'll see you again in a few short minutes, everybody.